Hey, Brianna, how are you, honey? And we're getting situated here. We're watching the movie on the app Tubi. Do you have Tubi, the app? Can you hear me okay? Yeah? No? Yeah? No? Hey, Grunch, how are you? Welcome in. We're just getting situated. Tonight, usually we watch the movie on YouTube, but this one we're going to do on the app Tubi. It's a free app, and the movie is Gremlins. So it's a free app with ads. But yeah, it should be cool. YouTube, a lot of the movies we were going to be doing, they're not there anymore. So it's like, we got to draw back and punt. So picked up the Gremlins movie. It is Living Dead Son's favorite movie, right, dude?
Yeah.
And yeah, and he brought out some of his fun toys, and he's all in the spirit, right? All right. Thank you for joining us.
Who's here? Grunch.
I know, we've got Grunch.
Brianna. What's going on?
She already has Tubi, so she's ready to go.
All right.
She is ready.
Let's do it up.
Yeah, we'll get started here in just a second.
Okay.
I know, he's got all the stuff. Hey, Daisy, welcome in. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, Daisy? How's it going?
I think maybe we need to move some things so you can sit in the camera view there.
I think I'm in camera. Am I in camera or no?
Nope.
You can move this back because I had it set to where I was going to be in camera.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah. Okay. How's that? Up. Are these little Funko Pops? Is that what these are? Or are they something else? No, there's something else. This is the Funko. Mm-hmm. This guy. I am no good at this, clearly. Clearly. Can you hear the living dead grandson in the background? I know, living dead grandma. She's online. Hey, grandma. Hey, mom.
All kinds of grandmas in the house.
All kinds of grandmas. I know. I didn't know if Brianna was talking to me like, hey there, grandma, with Ridley in the background, or if my mom was online, which is her grandma. Turn this on. Need some feedback.
Daisy, Grunch, Grandma LT. What's going on? Hey, Windy Girl.
Windy Girl. Hello.
What is happening?
Does everybody have Tubi? Tubi is the app we're using today to watch Gremlins for free. I don't know what happened with YouTube. We had Clue picked out, and then Clue went away on YouTube. And then when trying to find a new movie, I came across Gremlins, and since it's Living Dead Son's favorite, we went with Gremlins. But we'll try and find Clue again. I think it was on another app.
It's either on this Tubi or it's on Pluto.
On Pluto,
I forget which
maybe.
one. It might be here too.
Doom Boogie, I know you were excited for this movie. Welcome in. How
Doom
are
Boogie,
you?
what's going on, friend?
So good to see you.
Welcome.
Doom Boogie, do you have Tubi? Gremlins is free on Tubi. But who knows, you may have it somewhere else already.
Let me see if I can find a link and pin it in the chat real quick.
Oh, that's a good idea. Trying to find a link real quick to put in the chat.
So yeah, you can. It's an app. You can download it, or you could probably just go to their website.
Mm-hmm.
It's free, so there will be ads. That's how we roll here.
I know.
T-U-B-I.
It gets so costly to do all of the different streaming
All
venues.
the streams.
It's like Netflix and, HBO Max and Paramount and Peacock, and it gets crazy.
Where does it end, right?
I know. And then we still have to find movies elsewhere. For free, no less. So I don't know what we're paying for.
Did that work?
Did it work?
I don't think it will let me.
It's not going to let you.
That stinks.
It won't let you put it in the chat?
Mm-mm. Anyways, it's Tubi, Tubi. It's the app, and then just search for Gremlins. I'll give you guys a few to download it. I think it's the address is way too long. I think for whatever reason it's like.
What's that one website where you can shorten it? It's like Bitly to shorten.
Yeah, go ahead and try that, because whatever the link I just did for their website, or if any mod out there wants to grab the Tubi link. Yeah, I was just looking for I think it's just tubitv.com, but let's see. Yeah, it's like a really long address. But yeah, let us know if you guys have Tubi TV. Let's see.
And then it's like finding it for free.
Give us a second.
Which we should have done it recently.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, if someone has it digitally, I'll go ahead and let you guys know, because some of these ads are kind of long on here. Just from pushing play, just to cue it up to the Warner Brothers logo title screen. It seemed like over a minute long just for the ads. So, but I'll shout out when we do have ads. And I'll probably give timestamps, just a couple times throughout. If anyone comes in late and wants to catch in. Thank you, Brianna.
Thank you, Brianna. I was almost there.
Okay, let's see. I think 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that I have the mod status to do that.
You should have, general, what's called managing mod status, no?
I don't think so.
I'll have to look into that. Cool, there's the link up there to grab it. If you're on a laptop, but search either if you're on an iPhone, the Apple
Troy,
Store.
welcome in. Victor.
Hey, Victor.
Victor unboxes the world. Welcome in. Yeah. Victor says Gizmo Gaga. Living Dead Son's laughing at Victor. That was a good one.
While we're waiting for you guys, we'll give you guys a little close-up look on our son's collection real quick.
I know, he's got it all right here.
This is one of his favorite movies, and we just kind of discovered this movie for him just a few years ago. 3 or 4 years ago? So he's got, this was one of his big gifts he's wanted. It's from Gremlins 2. It's the big spider gremlin. What's his name? Stripe? Mohawk.
That's his favorite. It's your favorite,
right?
Yeah,
he loves Mohawk. And he's got other there's a Pops there. Here's a little bendy character here.
NECA. Is it NECA Toys?
NECA Toys. He's got this.
There's a Mogwai and a Mohawk.
And there's a Mogwai Mohawk. So yeah, he's getting his little collection going here. And then just recently, Build-A-Bear came out with this guy here.
That was for Christmas.
Yeah, this was this past Christmas.
You had to order him online, and then you could take him into the store to get stuffed, or he came stuffed.
Yeah. See, it's got the Gremlins logo.
Nancy.
Hey,
Hello.
Nancy.
XP, nice to see you.
What is going on?
These are the Living Dead Sons Gremlin collection, as the movie tonight is going to be Gremlins.
And then
that's the big puppet right there.
this is like one of my favorites here. This is a fun collector piece. It's a big, giant, life-size mohawk.
It's a replica of the stunt puppets, right?
I think so, yeah. And it's an actual puppet, too. Let me see if... sure.
Forgive the spooky set in the background that we use for ghost story telling.
It's got a little slit in the back to put your hand in. It's kind of tight and it's kind of small in here, but it's still a functioning puppet.
And for those who didn't know, Living Dead Dad used to be a puppeteer at Disneyland. For Disney, for the company.
How's the voice go? Gizmo. Caca. Hello, family. How are you? Welcome to
Is that cool?
Gremlins movie night. Good to see you guys.
So yeah, he's pretty cool. That was, I think, one of the first things he waited for birthdays, and Z-Troy says, don't get him wet.
I know.
It's too late when he's in this version.
He's already wet.
You don't want to get this little guy wet. He turns into
this. Yeah, he's a fun little...
First they multiply.
well, yeah, we'll have to watch the movie, right? Hey, Sanchez.
Hey, what's up,
How
Sanchez?
are you? Happy Thursday. Welcome in.
Yeah,
We are...
Beach Girl Jenny, hello. Yeah, that's Spike. Darth Vader says, don't eat them.
Don't eat them.
Z-Troy says, that's really cool. I think it's pretty cool, too.
You can even sniff.
People tuning in are like, what in the world?
So, welcome to Living Dead Fam.
I'm Living Dead Stripe.
Living Dead Stripe.
Stripe. You like my hair. Where's my popcorn?
Where's your popcorn?
I need some popcorn now.
We have no fun here, clearly.
Zero fun. He's all, who you laughing at?
Oh my goodness.
I know.
All right, so welcome in, guys. Thank you for joining us. And I know Brianna says you should totally use him to do commentary during the video tonight.
Right?
Right?
Like, what's that called? Mystery Science Theater?
Mm-hmm.
You guys ever watch that show?
And so we were just showing, our son brought all these out to enjoy the movie with tonight. So again, if you're just joining us, do you want to take that again?
Yeah.
We are watching Gremlins tonight, and that is on the app Tubi. 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 And it's free. Whoops, free with ads.
All right.
EXP says creepy.
All right.
Thanks again for joining us. We've got 14 people with us in our living room.
Cool.
We're happy to have all of you. And we are doing these every other Thursday. They're just watch parties. We try to find fun, free movies that we think people will enjoy. And then usually we just kind of chat throughout.
Yeah, right?
So yeah, so pretty cool. So Living Dead Dad's getting that movie queued up and ready to go.
All right. Give us a thumbs up if you guys are queued up, ready. Go ahead and push...
Did you turn the latency down on this time to low latency?
Yeah.
Did you? Okay.
It's always been on low latency, so I'm not sure what's
Okay.
going on.
Okay.
So yeah, if you guys have the Tubi app, the free version, go ahead and queue it up because there's a big long ad at the beginning of it. So go ahead and queue it up till where it's the Warner Brothers logo. When all you guys are ready, give us a a thumbs up. Some of you guys might already have a digital download. That's great.
Looks like we've got
And,
1, 2, 3 thumbs up. Need just a few more.
Yeah.
Brianna's ready.
Yeah, cue it up in case there's there's usually an ad at the beginning for this free version of
Warm.
the show.
Right.
Should we like crack a window
I
open?
know, huh? It's like it was cold last week, and now it's hot.
It's like super warm.
Super warm.
Get some fresh,
92,
some fresh air come in the house.
92 degrees.
It was 92 today, yeah. It like skipped spring and went straight to summer. And hot air rises and we're upstairs, so it's just kind of like, oh, that's nice. That's a nice breeze.
Okay.
That's way better. Way better, guys.
Thank you, EXP. Okay, I think we got a lot of thumbs up in here.
Hey, Tina.
Hey, Tina to a T.
Party, Tina.
A Gremlins partying.
People. Party, Tina.
Let's go. Okay, so I will do the countdown. Seems like we got a lot of thumbs up, and if whoever joins us later, I'll just give them cue points on where we're at. So here we go.
Cookie Source Rex.
We'll start the countdown.
3D Printing Ninjas, welcome in. He's good to go. They're good to go. All right, we've got the countdown going. Beach Girl Jenny's got it. So excited to have you all here. Thank you guys for joining. 17 of you with us in the living room. Don't forget to give that like button a like. And let's see what kind of trouble we can get into here.
Okay, about 30 seconds or so.
30 seconds. You got your snacks all ready?
Just got popcorn and candy. Everyone's got their goodies ready.
Tina's got some cupcakes.
There you go.
I know.
Right.
Brianna says, wouldn't miss watching Gremlins with my favorite people.
Okay.
Joel's ready.
Here
He's
we
doing
go.
the countdown. He's got his fingers going.
2, 1,
and start.
Play your movie.
All right, there. We have to watch the volume on our end a little bit for copyright reasons. But you guys can crank yours up.
You guys want to hear us talk? You
I
guys can already
know.
hear the movie on
You
your
can hear
end.
the movie on your end, hopefully. Darth Vader's got some coffee. He's
There
got
you go.
a rum drink of some sort,
Which
some
one is-
chocolate, a cookie.
Coffee, rum,
Which one is your favorite?
chocolate.
That's a combination.
There you
Which
go.
movie's my favorite of the Gremlins?
Character.
Oh, characters. Which Gremlin? Well, Gizmo. And I know, that's probably a boring answer, but I'm gonna have to go with Gizmo. What about you, Dad?
Which favorite Gremlins?
Who's your
Mama?
favorite character?
Probably Spike, right?
Spike. Now, yours used to be Spike, and then it went to
Mohawk?
right? No?
Like a stripe.
Yeah, Stripe.
Stripe, sorry, Spike. I'm thinking along the lines of something else there. Striper. Stripe? Stripey?
Mm-hmm.
It's the stripe.
Stripe? I better get my movie facts in order here, guys.
There's a score publisher that just did Gremlins attempted to import a 300-page book. Full
Wow.
movie. That's awesome.
That is cool. The Gremlin's gonna attack me from behind, Sanchez.
Wow.
He might. He
Yeah.
might.
All kinds of Gremlins over here.
Little kinds to choose from.
almost forgot that there was a show about gremlins.
Yeah. And this guy and all his inventions, right?
All kinds of
I know.
inventions.
He reminds me of my dad. My dad had an invention for everything. Howie Mandel is the voice of Gizmo. I did not know
I
that.
didn't know that either.
I didn't know that, Beach Girl
Oh.
Jenny.
Yeah, throw us all the trivia in the chat. We love hearing about movie
Definitely.
trivia.
Definitely need some Gremlins trivia going here.
Let's see, we got Beach Girl Jenny, Tina to a T.
Tina.
Sanchez is in the house. Doom Boogie.
Doom
Z
Boogie.
Troy. I saw 626 was here. Grunge is here. Wendy Girl, what's going on? Victor unboxes the World Cookie Saurus. Very fun. Good group of folks here today.
What do you think?
You have the movie with the commentary. That's cool.
That's fun. That's what I miss. I liked like DVDs and Blu-rays because you can watch the movie with commentary, and it's interesting to hear. Or it depends who's doing the commentary, right? The director, the actors.
Victor, we're always calling you, buddy.
It's a lot of fun to watch.
Hey, Dragon
Movies.
Blood, welcome in.
Dragon Blood.
We're watching Gremlins tonight on Tubi. Joanna, welcome in, friend.
Joanna,
How are you?
How's it going, friend? We just started Gremlins. It's free on the Tubi app. There's a link up there. Or if you're on an app, you can just go to your Play Store, the Apple Store, and download the app real quick. Or if you already own the copy, we are literally just started it. 4 minutes and 13 seconds.
The John Carpenter commentaries with Kurt Russell are good too, says Doom Boogie.
There is, I think it was the Halloween 25th anniversary edition. And I think that had like John Carpenter doing commentary. I want to say Jamie Lee Curtis was in that. That was really fun. And someone else, I think, someone else that was also another producer of the movie, like Erwin Yablans or someone else, I forget who was part of that, but they lent their commentary to it. It was really neat. A lot of interesting facts.
Oh, Wendy Girl, that's excellent news. That sounds fun. Excuse me.
Bless.
Excuse me.
Bless.
Always in threes. Sorry about that. Excuse me.
Salute.
And I spoke too soon, so there came four.
Do I need to shut the window?
I know something about the windows being open.
I
Probably.
think she's allergic to gremlins.
Am I allergic to these guys? Wendy, that's really exciting. Thank you so much for working on that. And yeah, definitely excited to move forward with that. And I've been working on studying and finding more stories for next week's ghost stories on the Black-Eyed Children. So getting somewhere a little bit with that, with finding stories to share from others. So pretty cool. Pretty cool.
What's going on, Brian Hernsberger? How are you, friend?
I know, Brian, I don't know where that came from. It's like, ah. And then as soon as I said, oh, only 3, you knew 4 was going to come. There's something going on outside there.
So would you
Hey,
guys,
Brian, welcome in, friends.
would you guys classify this as a Christmas movie? I know there's
I was
always
thinking that too.
that's always a debate, right?
Is this a Christmas movie?
I know. Is Gremlins a Christmas movie or not? It's
It
always
is.
debatable.
Because he was a Christmas gift, was he not? Kind of?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Well, and then it just takes place during Christmas. And there's Christmas music in the movie.
Definitely Christmas music.
Music by Jerry
Grinch
Goldsmith.
says, we only watched it at Christmas growing up. I think that settles it, Grinch. We're going to call this a Christmas movie.
That settles the argument, right?
Says an earlier attempt to have the monkeys play the Gremlins was abandoned because the test monkey panicked
Oh no.
when made to wear a gremlin head.
Aw.
Can you imagine trying to put a
gosh.
gremlin head
No
on a
way.
monkey?
Uh-uh.
What did they think was going to happen? Ay, ay, ay.
Before CGI, right?
Before CGI. I know. What would Gremlins look like if they made it today?
I hope they don't remake.
I know. Let's not even put it out there.
There's just way too many remakes these days.
Too many reboots and remakes and... Oh, here's a fun fact. This film was released on the same day as Ghostbusters in 1984.
No way. Released the same day?
Released the same day. You would think that would have been a
Wow.
conflict.
That would have been a fun drive-in movie.
That would have, well, yeah, but you
Double
probably
feature?
would have seen both.
I know, they would have been playing on different
I know,
screens.
right, Mom? If Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
No, that's right. That's the other movie that's always debatable as well, Die Hard.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? I know, I was, I think 8 years old in 1984, so I don't quite remember. But I remember it coming out. I remember both these movies, but I wouldn't remember that detail, that's
Right.
for sure. Brianna says the old Barbenheimer.
Grant said, I wasn't quite born yet.
Well, there you go.
The same backlot time is used in Hill Valley. Back to the Future? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So wait, this was filmed on the Universal lot, Joanna? Because I know they shot some scenes too at Universal. Man, I haven't been to Universal in so long.
Yeah.
I know the tram used to take you right. I mean, it depends if there's...
That'd be cool to know, because, again, if we ever get to go, the kids have definitely never been to Universal. I haven't been since I was, like, a little kid.
Well, at least now they're at the age they'll definitely remember.
Yeah,
it.
they'll remember, but with this being his favorite movie, that would give him something to be interested in on the tram ride.
Yeah. I think it's right on the big Back to the Future streets. Okay.
Okay.
Definitely. Hey, CL, how are you?
Hey,
Welcome in.
CL, welcome in, lady. How are you?
Now, did these actors go on to do anything after Gremlins? I know he was in they were both in the second one.
Right. Yeah, we'd have to look them all up
But I don't remember
individually.
them in any other movies after this Gremlin franchise. They might have been in other stuff.
They may have. Brianna says, originally, Stripe and Gizmo were the same character. This changed when executive producer Steven Spielberg insisted one of the Gremlins be a good guy whom the audience could identify. Cordy! Hey, darling. Welcome in.
Hey, Cordy.
Thank you for dropping by.
How are you?
Dragonblood says, speaking of music, I'm going to see John Williams at the Hollywood Bowl on July the 12th with Mama Dragon. That's awesome. That is awesome.
She said Phoebe Cates had a pretty good career, then married Kevin Kline. I didn't know that.
Look at that. See, you needed to be here.
See, Cordy,
You needed to tell us the things.
We need your commentary, Cordy. Your movie facts.
Knowledgeable about everything.
Like, I know some things, but I'm not really broad in most movie genres on movie facts.
So this says, this movie and Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, also 1984, are credited with inspiring the MPAA to create the PG-13 rating.
And that's why this is
PG-13. Interesting. Many felt the movies were too violent for a PG rating,
Wow.
but not violent enough for an R rating.
Wow. Well, I've tried to figure out why this is PG-13, because some of today's PG-13s are way more extreme than Gremlins will ever be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As far as like censors go and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think there's like any blood in this one, is there? It's been a minute since we've watched.
I know. I don't recall. I don't recall any blood, but
That would make it an R rating, I think,
right.
if there was blood.
Brianna says, I did see the Indiana Jones billboard earlier in the movie. Did you really?
Yeah, I saw it. I never caught that until recently. Until we just watched it.
Dragon Blood, those pictures were gorgeous. Your engagement photos. Yeah, John Williams would be pretty spectacular, I imagine, to see in concert.
How old is he now? He's got to be up there.
He's got to be getting up there.
He's got to be in his 90s now.
And then there's also that one that's going around right now. Who did the score for Batman?
What's his name? Isn't it
Burton?
Yeah, Burton did the Batman scores.
But isn't it something else that's touring right now for the Batman music?
I don't know about that. I haven't dug deep into
Danny
that one.
Elfman. He's 92. Wow.
I had a feeling he was in the 90s.
Wow.
I was real lucky enough to see John Williams at the Hollywood Bowl. Like, this was over 20 plus years ago. And he was already like in his 70s back then.
Wow, okay.
So I figured,
I know, is it?
I don't know how well he is up on stage while he's performing, but hopefully he's still moving. He's still kicking it.
I'm trying to think what the event is called.
Now, is it just Batman, or is it like the whole
Batman Orchestra Tour?
That'd be,
So Batman live in concert. It's going to be in San Diego at the Civic.
that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I remember I sent that to you a while back.
We probably will definitely not let you live stream there.
No. No.
But that would be fun just to be there.
Yeah. Like the orchestra and everything
Yes.
while you're watching.
Hey, Game Life, how are you? Welcome in. We are we just started
Welcome in,
Gremlins.
Game Life.
If you own a copy of it digitally, feel free to join us, or we're watching it on the Tubi app for free. There is ads.
I know there's more information on it. It's for the 35th anniversary.
What was that, 15 minutes? Yeah, we're about 15 minutes into the movie.
Maybe it's just the movie with the orchestra.
That's funny. Was that an actual thing, that egg cracker?
I
That
don't
Kitchen
know.
Appliance, or was that just like a gag for the movie?
It might just be a gag for the movie. Doesn't this scene right here remind you of the Twilight Zone?
It does.
Very huge Twilight Zone feel right here. Almost like the same something.
That's another free movie we
That's
can
what.
watch too.
That was another one we wanted to watch. Yeah, we'll have to put that one on the docket.
Twilight
Hey,
Zone.
Rainbow of Disney, welcome
Hey,
in.
Rainbow, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't think it was that Elfman was going to be there doing the Batman concert or whatever it is, but I knew when I first saw it online, it sounded like a really cool event.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love the Batman from, what was it, 92?
Right. Yeah.
92. It's the 35th anniversary. Is the mathing on that one?
Is that when it came out in 92?
Was it 89?
I want to say it was like the late 80s.
Late 80s?
Either 89 or 90.
89, 90. So if it's 35 years, 89.
Was Keaton the first Batman?
Mhm.
Yeah.
My favorite Batman. Joanna, I love the Twilight Zone movie. That was just the best
Yeah.
movie. Such a good, and it creeped me out.
The opening story, the opening scene with Dan Aykroyd.
Yes.
I was so afraid to watch the rest of the movie because of that scene.
Yeah, and then the one with the little boy and the was it
all of them?
All of them.
Just,
yeah,
all of them are so good. All the stories. And the final scene with what's his name? The dad from Harry and the Hendersons.
Oh.
When he was on the airplane.
Yes.
That airplane.
The
scene.
airplane one. Well, that's iconic.
I'm so scared to fly.
It's literally
after
iconic.
I had like nightmares. Of that.
And we were
creature.
just at that age too of having all those. Joanna, thank you for hooking us up with all of the trivia. You are
Joanna.
Amazing. Thank you.
Joe Dante, there you go.
Directed Gremlins, directed one of the segments for the Twilight Zone, the movie. That's really cool.
Hey, Mamasaurus, welcome in.
Mamasaurus, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. We've got 26 people, aside from us, in our living room right now. How cool is that?
Anthony 626.
Anthony,
what's up?
Hey there. We're watching Gremlins for free on Tubi tonight. We are, how far are we? Are almost 19 minutes in.
We're at the 19-minute mark.
Mamasaurus, how are you doing?
They just, Gizmo just popped out of the box. He's being held and loved.
The gift that keeps on giving.
In more ways than one, right?
And how many of you had a Gizmo?
I know. Who had
If you were from this era all, those toys, I know my mom got me one. I had to have Gizmo.
All the stores, even like the knockoffs.
Knockoffs?
The knockoffs at the swap meet. How many of those, like, they were everywhere at the swap meet.
Gizmo was everywhere.
They weren't even
We're doing really well, Nicole. Thank you. It's almost Friday.
Yeah, it's almost Friday.
We're getting through. We're almost there. Hey, Jayles Customs, how are you, darling?
What's up,
Good
buddy?
to see you.
How is it going, man? It's a fun chat. Christina Holmes,
so
what's up,
Dragonblood
Christina?
says Danny Elfman won't be there for the Batman. So it's just the orchestra, right? While they're doing the movie in the background, but I still think that would be cool.
That's like amazing.
I think that would still be cool.
I love listening to live music, especially like an orchestra.
Though I do also want to see Danny Elfman.
Yeah, that's like bucket list right
It's
there.
bucket list, yeah. I hope we haven't like missed those opportunities. Definitely.
I really wanted to see The Nightmare Before Christmas live with the orchestra because now we don't have Paul Rubens anymore.
That's true. That's true. That's where life is headed. It's like you've got to treasure these people while you can because you just don't know what tomorrow brings.
Yeah, guys, if there's any live music, bands, musicians, artists that you like, go see them. You just never know.
You can't wait. You really can't. Joanna says, Chuck Jones is a famous animator for Warner Brothers cartoons, makes a cameo appearance in the bar in Gremlins. Okay. Christina Holmes, how are you, beautiful? Welcome in.
What's going on, Christina?
We are watching Gremlins tonight on Tubi for free. We're a little over 20 minutes in, I believe.
Download the app.
Here.
It's free. There's a
lot of stuff on Tubi.
There's a lot of good free movies on Tubi.
Tubi and the other one.
Pluto.
Both of them have a lot of great content for free. You've got your ads, but are you excited about this movie? Christina, that makes me excited. I'm excited that you're excited. And I hope you're excited that I'm excited that you're excited.
We're just all excited.
We are all excited over here.
Hashtag excited.
Hashtag excited. And Living Dead Grandson is excited. He's like, yeah. Hi, Boo Boo. What have you got? Hi.
Boo.
What are you doing?
Hey, baby.
He is too cute for words. He is too cute for words. She said, yes, I'm pumped.
We got our own gizmo here.
We have our own gizmo. Huh.
Our own mogwai.
We'll have to do the Ridley cooking segment here soon. We're just throwing flour everywhere. The Swedish chef. The Swedish Ridley.
The sweetest.
The sweetest Ridley. Dragonblood says, in San Diego, Return of the Jedi is coming for the whole movie. That would be cool, too.
Return of the Jedi.
That would be super
Let's
cool.
go. Oingo Boingo
G-Liz, you
live.
got to see Oingo.
What?
Jealous.
I know.
Super jealous.
I want to
But
see
also
Boingo.
happy that he is starting to do that again.
He's starting to perform again.
He wouldn't play with them
remember
for
that.
the longest time.
Mhm.
And now in a few of his concerts recently, which started back at Coachella, I believe. You can
Yeah.
correct me, I might be wrong. But I believe it was in Coachella that he was playing some
That's
Boingo.
right. Remember, we were trying to watch
Yeah,
some like
we were
live
trying to
streams.
we were trying to watch live streams to get.
We
Once
could not
I
find
heard he was doing
Yeah.
Oingo Boingo, I about lost my mind, and we're trying so hard to find content with it. Would love to see that.
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
I forgot he was in this. Corey, what's his name?
Corey Haim?
Corey Haim.
Corey
I always got him
Haim.
mixed up with Feldman.
Easy
Corey
to
Haim.
do. That's easy to do. I think that happens a lot.
Well, they were both in. I don't think you've ever seen it, but Lost Boys.
Lost Boys,
They
yeah.
were both in Lost Boys together.
I think it's one of those things that I was just too tired when it was turned on, and I didn't make it through it.
Yeah.
Which also happened the very first time I watched Bram Stoker's, which is now one of my most favorite movies.
But you might actually like Lost Boys because it was filmed
On the boardwalk.
there in Santa
Santa
Cruz.
Cruz, say no more. I know. I love it up there.
You know, Lost Boys night.
Love. How cool would it be to watch the Lost Boys on the beach
Do they
in
do
Santa
that
Cruz?
or
Yes,
no?
they do movies
I was
on
gonna
the
say,
beach.
I think I've heard them do something like that.
That would be an expensive movie. Greg says, I met Corey Feldman at a Goonies reunion.
Heck yeah!
Did you really? That had to have been a ton of fun. That would be fun. Was that up in Oregon?
In was it Astoria, right?
Astoria. Is that,
That
what
would be a
yeah.
fun trip.
That would be a lot of fun.
Like just to go to all the filming locations
Yeah.
that are right there in Oregon.
Christine Williams, welcome in,
Hey,
beautiful. How are
Christine
you?
Williams. Welcome in.
If you haven't gathered, we're watching Gremlins. We're watching it on Tubi for free tonight. Tubi is the app we're using. I don't know where we're in the movie. I'm lost because we just talk through it mostly.
We're getting acquainted with Gizmo.
I know.
We're right at the 25-minute mark.
So we've got Christina and Christine. We got the two Christines tonight.
It's another good movie is Christine.
Christine. You ladies better be here if we do Christine.
I know. We need Christina Williams and Christina Holmes.
Oh, Joanna said she's met Sean Astin before. Okay, cool. How fun is that? I would love to hear more about that sometime.
Uh-oh.
That would be cool.
Here comes his brother and sisters.
All right, here-
Here it comes.
Here come all the
The
gremlins.
deafening sound right here.
All of the
Game says
Mogwais.
Gizmo was one of my nicknames. How cute is
No.
that? CH and CW, yes. C and H, C and H, and CW.
It's weird
and
how a
CW.
Mogwai turns into a ball at first.
And this is what I miss about these practical effects in movies.
Yeah. You just don't get this anymore.
Mm-mm. That's what made all these movies so great.
The balls.
Oh my goodness.
They're shy.
That'd be fun to be a puppeteer on this set. in
That would
this
have been a
movie.
lot of fun to be a puppeteer on this set.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
The Mogwais have awoken.
The Mogwais have awoken.
Oh, okay, J-Liz. J-Liz says CW is mine with his heart emoji in the hands.
Oh.
Good to make the connection. Thank you. He says, you can't have her. She's mine.
They're shy.
A lot of these have names too. I think it's in the sequel, the second one. That's where a lot of them were.
Some more character development.
Yeah, a lot of them have names. You can actually still purchase their figures, their action figures.
Yeah, and they're still huge collectibles.
Man,
There's like current content pages that is just solely about these guys right here.
Gremlins in
Yes,
particular.
Gremlins in particular. It's crazy.
NECA.
Especially since it hasn't been remade or anything.
I
So
know.
so people that are younger, you know, teens-ish, if you will,
Right.
that are still, like Joel, I mean, same thing, that are still totally into these guys.
It's because it's timeless.
It is timeless.
It's
yeah.
it's same with like the original Star Wars. Look,
Yeah.
they're still
You can't
making
beat it. Stripe. Yep. Yep.
all timeless.
Joanna says, film composer for Gremlins, Jerry Goldsmith, makes a cameo appearance later in the film.
Oh, okay. Wow, you
Start
guys
losing
are
my voice
on it.
already.
You guys are on
You guys
this.
are on it. I know. I don't even have to. Did you
You don't
anything
have to-
tonight?
you don't have Go
I
search the
know.
internet for
Between
fun
Brianna
facts.
and Joanna. I'm good.
What would you call your Mogwai?
What would I call my Mogwai? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Gizmo was so original,
I know they haven't. I mean, gosh, yeah. I don't know what you
right?
call these things.
Brianna says the Gizmo puppets were particularly frustrating because they were smaller and thus broke down more. Consequently, to satisfy the crew, a scene was included in which the Gremlins hang Gizmo on a wall.
Oh my gosh.
Joanna says she is a movie geek. I love that.
Yes.
That's a good tidbit about you, Joanna.
I miss those fun little handheld arcade games.
Oh,
Those replica
I remember
arcade.
those. Those were the best. Those arcade games right there. Did you guys have those? I think I had like Pac-Man.
I think the that arcade 1-Up brand does they're
Does
called,
the replicas of that.
they're called replicades.
Replicades. That's brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
brilliant.
think you can find those.
Jayla says, love the car jump. How cute them in the little suitcase there. There's no way I could sleep with those in the room. I would be way too worried.
I have your little arcade thing.
Oh, look at-
Living Dead Son is on it.
From one of his NECA toys, he has the little arcade game. The little... What is this one? Oh, it can't.
Is it Donkey
It
Kong?
says it's something else, I think, because of branding. They got to be careful. How fun is that? It goes with his little NECA. I think this little guy. Right? It came with this guy?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Or-
It came with that. It came with a Coke. I think it came with a popcorn. Other hands you can switch out.
So
I think a couple pieces that have probably been lost somewhere.
a lot of these are like collectibles, but you know you're not really supposed to open
No.
them and display them.
I
but,
know. Yeah.
Good luck. When you
Brianna
have
says, poor dog.
I know.
Jayla says, I had a Donkey Kong one like that. That would have been fun. I
Donkey Kong.
love Donkey Kong. What in the world is that?
That is-
Coffee?
That is an espresso
That's an
machine.
espresso
right
machine.
there.
That's no espresso machine. Hey, Dar Dar, welcome in.
Hey,
How are you?
Dar Dar, welcome in.
We're doing a watch party tonight for the Gremlins movie, which is free with ads on Tubi. And we're enjoying our time with all of you.
Yum.
Let's see. Timestamp, we're about what? 30?
31 in.
31.
These clothes. These 80s clothes. The 80s style.
Christina's obsessed with our gremlin.
Are you?
This is the Living Dead Sons collection
I
right
know.
here.
And these are things like Living Dead Dad was saying that you aren't supposed to take out of the box, but with poor Joel just being a kid, he wants to play with them. So when Grandma LT got him this is like his biggest
Sounds like the Holy Grail.
gift. This was the holy grail gremlin collectibles that he wanted. There could be others, but Grandma had to spend a pretty penny to get him this. So when he wanted to take it out of the box, I was like, oh my God, but you can't touch it.
Yeah.
It has to sit on your shelf and you can't touch it.
And it was like packed perfectly, like
I know.
in its plastic housing, and it's
Yeah, they're pretty awesome. He's been, you know what? He's been really good about it though. This thing hasn't been messed with. I let him bring it out for tonight, but usually it has its area that it's just displayed and left alone in his room. So, but usually it's not brought out. But for tonight, I was like, hey, go get all your Gremlins things.
Where's the rest of him? There's just a hand.
He's like...
Threw him under the bus. Well, speaking of, there's a hand. Where's the rest of the gremlin?
Where's the rest of him? I did have him in Tupperware so that he wouldn't get lost, and Joel just kept opening up the Tupperware.
Yeah, and these have all kinds of pieces that
they have pieces.
can go missing easily.
Pieces
so.
and pieces. I know, I gotta go in there. His biggest sister put together a Yoda, Lego Yoda, and some of him has fallen apart. So I need to go find all the pieces and get them put back together. All these things that just aren't supposed to be played with.
I know, it was like me as a kid. I had all these Star Wars action figures from like
Star Wars,
the 70s and 80s.
And still has.
Like,
We still have those.
okay, son, pick this up, please.
All the Star Wars little figures everywhere.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you for putting the Chalk Walk link in there. Appreciate that. We, Darda says, I have a talking Yoda. He tells me stories. How cute is that?
That's cool. They just came out, remember, it was at Home Depot last year, came out with the talking Yoda.
The Christmas one?
The Christmas
Yoda. Talking Yoda.
It's like a life size.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Animatronic.
We have a video of it. It's in the. It's on our.
Oh yeah,
it's on our videos, not lives, but videos. Or is it live?
It's not alive.
Not alive.
Before we started going live.
It was before we went live. Yeah.
We have a Home Depot. One of our Christmas Home Depot videos that we've uploaded. They released, like I said, a life-size Yoda. He's got a lightsaber and everything. He's wearing a Santa hat. Really cool.
Cute. Really cute.
Cool. But I'm sure, yeah, that's a cool one to have, Dardar. The talking Yoda that tells stories. That's fun.
Thank you, buddy. Did this guy go on to do anything?
I'm not sure. I don't think. Did someone let us know in the chat if these lead actors went on to do anything after Gremlins? I know they were in the sequel, but I can't remember if they did anything else. Any other movies?
Oh, remember those plastic blown, what are they called? Those Christmas decorations?
Oh, the blow molds?
The blow molds.
Which
they're bringing, they're back.
Now they're coming back.
Yeah.
Those Christmas blow molds.
I hope they last better than the originals. Because those were cool, but man, they would just bake in the sun.
Right.
And they would get really brittle.
They'd probably do well in areas like that.
That's true.
When it's not sunny. Yeah, when they can handle just cold weather.
The cold can be fierce too.
Yeah. But the sun, would just... Any outdoor decoration.
Yeah.
It's... Yeah, they don't make things durable or to last anymore these days.
No, they don't.
And the cost on some of these...
I know.
These decorations, man. Dave Averino, what's going on?
Dave Averino, how are you?
I know. Make sure these gremlins aren't in our kitchen.
We do not want these guys in the kitchen. From what I've seen, they make quite the mess.
I know. I was going to say,
we're bad enough on our own.
I'd only like them if they would make me dinner tonight.
I know.
If they were good at cooking.
Good to have you in, Dave. How are you? We got an
All right.
ad break
We
here.
got an ad coming up.
2, 1, commercial
All
break.
right, so we are on our first ad of the movie.
Not too bad. 30-some minutes in before
Yeah,
an ad.
but-
That's not too bad. Because it's an older movie.
Right.
It's probably not riddled with ads as bad.
Yeah. Welcome in, guys. We are
Jayla
watching
says Shrinky
Gremlins.
Dinks. Yes, the Shrinky Dinks. I remember those.
Which was a Shrinky Dink? I forgot what a Shrinky Dink was.
Where?
Refresh my
Let me work on it.
old memory.
Memories. Unless he's talking about something completely
know.
unrelated.
It's like, I'm not
What
talking to
just
you guys.
possible? These
All right,
things, do you remember
and-
these? Were they?
All right, and we're back
And
from our
we're back.
ad.
These, remember? Look, you can still get Shrinky Dinks on Amazon, J-Les. Is that funny? Do you
Those
remember
are the
those?
ones you had to heat up with a
Yes.
blow dryer, right?
That's right, yes. The little
Wow.
beads, and you put them in. And
I
then
do remember. I think
you had to put them in the oven or something, right?
yeah, you had to cook them.
You had to cook them.
I remember
Cook the plastic.
cook plastic, right? I think my sister had some of those when we were growing up.
Probably, definitely.
That and the
Yep.
Light Bright. I remember having the Light Bright. Those were fun. Which you can still buy. They still sell Light Bright.
Dave Averino says, I'm good. I'm checking if there's no slim in my coffee. Did you mean slime?
Yeah, hopefully you
Slim
don't.
Devin, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want Slim Devin in your coffee.
I know. So Dave Averino says, why pick Gremlins? What about Freddy Krueger? Trying to keep it somewhat on the family-friendly level here.
I know probably we've been talking about it at
Yes.
some point. Once we get closer to like the fall Halloween
That's right.
season, we'll probably jump on over to our Twitch channel and probably watch more, I guess, rated R types.
Yeah,
of
maybe for
movies
the
that
holiday
are-
season, we'll either build up my account Living Dead Mom for YouTube
Mhm.
or both.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of scary movies that we like too, and I know at some point, like we're trying to keep this as family friendly
Right.
as we can, to the best as we can,
Mhm.
as far as when it comes to movies, and but yeah, we'll try to get creative and do some rated R films because there's a lot of rated R that we like too.
And Tina Tuati says we need to do Late Night with the Devil on Twitch. We need to see that one. We've been talking about it.
I've been dying to
We've
see
been
that
dying
one.
to see it. Man, it
it's-
looks radical.
It's got a lot of good reviews.
Like
so.
hardcore radical. Yeah.
And no spoilers, but I
Have you
think
seen it, Tina?
just from the trailer alone, like it just looks like an original film.
Yeah. And that's what we're missing. We keep talking about the reboots and everything, and it's like, man, isn't there any original content anymore?
I'm gonna rant for a second
Let's go.
because all right, so we just got word that they're was it
Tina hasn't
remaking
watched it either.
or redoing the Blair Witch Project?
Right.
And they've already made like 3 or 4 of those movies already.
Right. So we did a poll about that yesterday on
Yeah.
Amazon, or not Amazon, Instagram.
Right.
And 50% of the people were yay for the reboot.
For the reboot.
But let's hear Living Dead Dad's
Man,
perspective.
I don't.
Because I feel the same for the most part.
I know at the end of the day, it all comes down to money, right? And I understand, I get it. These big Hollywood, these corporations,
So yeah,
Be it-
they're doing a reboot, Tina, of Blair Witch.
be it movie studios, whatever, they got to grab as much cash as they can from us because we're the ones that are paying to go see it. So we keep contributing to that. My favorite movies are just one-off movies
Yeah,
with no sequels.
I agree.
And I think, and I'm just going to use him as an example. I mean, he's one of my favorite directors, John Carpenter. Halloween was only supposed to be a one-off movie.
I
like
agree, Brandon.
all of his movies are basically one-offs.
That was such an original movie.
It was meant for. It wasn't meant to be a sequel.
No.
A spoiler. Michael Myers gets away at the end. But the message is the boogeyman, evil's all around you at all times.
Right.
That's how the movie ends. You can hear Michael Myers throughout the movie, or throughout the house, and then credits roll. Well, unfortunately, at that time, there was movies that they were just kept making sequels and sequels and sequels. Then, to me, it just gets watered down, I think.
Right.
But there's no end to these movies. They keep, how many Friday the 13th have we had? How many, whatever, Freddy's.
They just redid something with The Exorcist as well.
Yeah, and we keep rebooting. I miss the days when we would just have original ideas, original films.
I agree.
And just cut it off. Now, as far as sequels go, if they want...
There's your slime, Dave Averino, right there, buddy.
I think if moving forward, if we want to make sequels, then have miniseries, have Netflix, have...
Right. That's
and
good.
do your seasons.
Good point.
Do your sequels / seasons on a TV show. And keep just movies.
And I think the point I keep trying to drive home about Blair Witch is Blair Witch was so much more than the movie.
Mm-hmm.
What made Blair Witch was the marketing behind that movie.
Yeah.
People legitimately, most people legitimately thought that all of that actually occurred and that was somebody's raw footage, and they kept it under wraps really well.
Yeah.
That was the case, that there was this group of kids that went out to the forest, and these were their documentations of the events that occurred to them, and we're putting it into a movie.
Right. And that too, that was like...
Kind of like paranormal, the first Paranormal Activity tried to mirror the same.
Well, and that's what Blair Witch did. It kickstarted the found footage genre.
That's right, the found footage genre.
And
beautiful verbiage, yes.
They just pioneered that whole from like the early 2000s for like that next decade.
And then that whole style of filming, that old school camera.
And then I mean everyone. Again, the cash cow, the grab, MTV. You remember MTV doing movies like that? Fear.
Fear.
They had all these kids got together, and that was around the same time.
That was good too.
That was exactly around the same time when all this found footage stuff was. Not that was.
Gain Life says I thought it was real. I was convinced.
Yeah.
I was convinced that all actually happened.
Well, and that was pop culture at that time because that's when the whole internet phase started to come in. That was like right in its infancy stage when internet was out, because there was a .com website for Blair Witch Project, and that's everyone thought that was real because there was a project that was going on, and people really thought by going to this website they can like research this before they watch the film and go, oh my gosh, this is real. And I'll never forget at the very end of the movie, I told myself, like, that was brilliant. That was brilliant. Not that it was like the best movie in the world, but it was in regards to creativity and marketing, and I mean, gosh, you can go on and on. Like I said, it just kickstarted this whole genre of new horror, right? Because we're always, for us horror movie lovers, we're always trying to find, new stuff. So that's why I'm excited. I really want to see Late Night with the Devil, because it looks like it's a period movie. It's set in the 70s. Exactly. And I haven't seen anything similar as far as the trailer goes. I haven't seen anything similar to it. So that's definitely one I want to see for sure. Yeah. Hands down. But anyway, that was my rant. I just wish horror movies would just kind of stick to just a one and done, because that forces these creators, if you will, just to be more
that is spooky, huh, Brianna?
To just be good at
or aliens, like, even the egg pods from Aliens, another favorite movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was a good one, huh?
Yeah,
so I don't know if I can
but however, I mean,
Gain Life says my first camping trip was right after watching that. So I bet you slept well on that one. Ay. That would be good.
But
Are we
however,
having
same,
some lag? Is there something? Tina says we're having some lag. I'm not seeing it. Are we?
I'm not seeing it on our end. Let us know how the stream's holding up, guys. I think Tina might be having some lag or freezing.
Brianna says not currently.
Um,
Hopefully not. We got the Wi-Fi. We should be good.
but there is
Thank you guys.
definitely some good sequels. Like you just brought up Alien, and then Aliens was a really good sequel.
Aliens was a really good sequel. But
Sure.
then after that, it was about too much.
Then it just becomes something. It just goes
Yeah,
off.
same with Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
The second one was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't too
These
bad.
last ones weren't too bad. I haven't seen the most recent, but that last one we watched, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Brianna says the educational film shown to the children in school about the heart and the pumping of blood is the Bell Science series film Hemo the Magnificent, 1957. Is that what they were watching?
Some fun facts.
I know it's hard to find the appropriate fun facts because you can only put so many characters in the chat, and some of them are just too long. You end up like 90 characters over.
Yes. I know. What do you guys
no
think?
worries, girlfriend. No worries, Tina.
Do you guys like sequels? Do you guys like when they do part 2 through 10? Or do you guys like just original films or remakes? How do you guys feel about remakes?
Beach Girl Jenny, what scene in this movie is it that you loved when you were a kid?
Oh man.
She said there's a scene in this movie she loved when she was a kid. Which one was it? Game Life says, I'm watching the best Ghostbusters on Saturday. All right, cool. Is it the one that they
Nice.
just released? Or the OG? Brianna liked Cinderella 3. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely caveats to
Right.
to the conversation. Not all sequels suck, but and I'll argue that on Disney all day long is they sequel the heck out of everything, and it just takes away from the flair of that original content they put out. Yeah, Christine Williams says it seems like the first one's always the best. Remakes of older films are kind of fun to see. The newest Ghostbusters, okay. You'll have to let us know what you think of it.
No, we still haven't seen the latest.
Yeah, they are
Ghostbusters.
remaking the heck out of everything. You're so right, girlfriend. So right. When the Gremlins sing "Hi Ho, Hi Ho," that was a good part. That was a good part, Beach Girl Jenny. I liked it too. They had their little Snow White moment, right? Too funny.
Yay.
Uh-oh.
Here comes
No bueno.
our gremlin. Our first sighting.
He's eating. Is it after midnight?
I think, yeah, it's already...
Oh, no.
He's already turned into
Uh-oh.
a gremlin, but now he's just making it worse.
Uh-oh. I don't remember this part so well. Oh, shoot. He's gone. Gone.
Of course, to the vent.
He went through the vents.
That was the best, too.
There's
how
more
they
Merry
did
Christmas
this.
stuff in the background.
Right?
Definitely going to go with this as a Christmas movie.
Yeah. I like how they didn't show him right away. Like, there's a build-up before you see...
Yes. Brianna says,
gremlin.
who is your favorite gremlin? I gotta go with the OG. I love Gizmo. Gizmo's
There he
my
is.
favorite. I know that this one is Joel's favorite. Mohawk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mohawk gremlin.
Shows he's from chapter 2.
He's from chapter 2. And I love the OG.
And this one's what? Stripe.
Stripe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a
fun.
big Mohawk fan. This little guy's eyes move.
Mohawk and oh, that's right. His eyes. He's got a deal on the back, I think.
Oh.
On the back of his head. Yeah, you can make his eyes.
Slim Devin, welcome in. How
Hey,
are
Slim,
you?
what's going on, man?
Grandma says the best sequels ever filmed are the Star Wars movies. They got better.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely Empire got better, I think. Or it seems like it's kind of a popular choice, I think. I think
Yeah.
Empire is more superior
Mm-hmm.
than the original
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Brianna says, originally planned and scheduled for a Christmas release, this movie was rushed into production shortly after Warner Brothers found out that it had no major competition against Paramount's Indiana Jones or Columbia's Ghostbusters for the summer movie season.
Wow.
Well, you could have fooled me, girlfriend. I would have swore it came out at Christmas.
Yeah, you would think it would have,
Can you imagine
right?
going up into your house and finding that? I would have lost
Jeez.
my mind. Lost my mind.
Pull the plug.
Dave Averino says, fam, Jason versus Freddy, there's a good movie. That's a good movie.
Yeah, I
I'll
remember
have to check that out.
seeing that one in the theater.
I don't think I ever saw that.
I remember, like, I
And
gotta
I
see
never
this.
saw Predator versus Aliens either.
I never saw Predator versus Aliens.
Yeah.
But
Have
I
you guys seen
remember,
those?
I remember the setup to Jason versus Freddy. It was like,
Reddy Durazo, hey, welcome in. Reddy
hey,
says,
Reddy, what's going on?
do you guys like to watch Michael Myers? Biggest Michael Myers fan right here next to our friend Matt.
Yes,
These two.
absolutely,
Right?
Reddy.
Huge Michael Myers fan.
And speaking of, because now they just Miramax just acquired the rights to the franchise, because Blumhouse had signed on for 3 movies, so they did, was it Halloween, then Kills, then Ends. So now moving forward, I think they're doing like a prequel type of
Okay.
I think they're doing a backstory.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it's going to be called, what it's going to be about, but it's going to
Interesting.
be in this whole like Michael Myers universe type of thing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we'll see.
Joanna
We'll see
says
where they're gonna go with
A24
it.
makes some really good original horror movies like
Yes.
Hereditary, Midsommar, The Witch,
The Witch.
and most recently Talk to Me. I haven't even heard Talk
We
to Me.
watched The Witch. I remember that.
I heard Hereditary's really
I know. We need
Like-
to see Hereditary.
like rocks your boat type stuff. The Witch.
The Witch, that was real. They're more. I like A24, but you really have to. You have to sit and watch. They're kind of slow burns.
Okay.
They're very. They're not fast paced.
Grandma says we live with Michael Myers.
I know. We do.
Slim says Freddy versus Jason is one of my all-time favorites. There was supposed to be a Jason versus Michael Myers, which I would love to see that. That would be fun.
They were supposed to do that. They were supposed to do like Pinhead versus Michael Myers.
Slim Devin said he's not a huge fan of Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Nah.
I did like the first one. I
Yeah.
wasn't a big fan of the second one,
Well, and
but
then,
I did like the first one.
And then Rob
But I'm a
Zombie.
fan.
I don't know if I showed you. There was an article posted about, I don't know, maybe a few months ago, where Rob Zombie did not have a good time working with the Weinstein brothers. Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. Well, that's all.
Rob Zombie did not like working with those guys, so he had originally signed on for 3 movies.
This is a very Psycho-esque scene, isn't it, Brianna?
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, buddy.
Guess where Stripe is hiding.
Where's he hiding? Where's Stripe hiding? He's hiding in a kitchen appliance, isn't he?
No.
No? Oh, the kitchen scene.
Yeah, nothing beats the original.
The fridge?
Michael Myers.
No. The cabinets?
It's where you put a Christmas ornament.
On the tree? He's in the tree? He's ruining it.
I know. And then
He's giving it away.
Giving away the spoilers
He's giving
here.
it away.
He might have seen this
He
a
wants
couple
to cure your
times.
anxiety.
Jordan Peele. I know we need to see. We did watch Nope. We watched that at the drive-in.
watched Nope. Mm-hmm.
I would love to watch that again.
Darth Vader says, Abigail movie, April 19th. Everyone trap Abigail. Yes. Yes. Slim says, I
Yeah.
don't think anybody really liked working with them, but I didn't know that. Interesting. Joanna says, I love some of Jordan Peele's horror films like Get Out and Nope. Yes.
We need
yes.
to watch like his other films. There was what, Get Out.
Slim says, I like his music, and I
what else
think
was
I
there?
liked his movies better than the new ones that came out. Yeah.
Mhm.
Today was the 21st anniversary of House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Gar
got it.
says he loves the Purge Forever movie.
We watched the first one, the second one. They've done a few Purge movies.
Yeah. But I think we
Since
just watched
then.
the first and second, didn't we?
I think so.
Because the second, they kind of took it to the streets, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it moved out. They moved out onto the
Moved out.
streets.
Taking it to the street. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's not good.
Where did the rest of his body go?
Where did the rest of his
I
body
don't
go?
know.
It means business now. Look, it looks just like your puppet, huh?
I know.
It looks just like your puppet.
It's like our pal right here sitting next to us.
Right? Mama Sora says, we just watched Night Swim last night. Was kind of disappointed. Wasn't that good?
All right, we got an ad for
We
those
have
of you
an
guys that
ad.
are.
Night Swim.
Watching.
Which one is that, Mama Sora's?
Oh, Night Swim. I've heard about that one. I haven't seen it yet either.
She was disappointed with
Oh,
it. She said it
no.
wasn't that good. Well, that's a bummer.
Interesting. Okay.
I know, it's so hard to find time these days to watch a movie, and so it's extra disappointing when it's disappointing.
Yeah.
Especially, Mom, you got the things to do, and so you've got to carve time out of your life to sit and watch a movie, and I think that's one of the things I like about this, because we really don't watch much TV or movies.
We watch live streaming.
We
now.
watch live streaming now, yeah, late at
That's
night.
what we do. We watch our the fellow live streamers.
Anthony also says Night Swim was a letdown. Good to
Aw.
know. Maybe we can just save the time. Darth Vader Sanchez says, I miss Purge Dangerous Water 2023 HHN show.
Oh, okay. The Horror Nights.
The Horror Nights.
And we're back.
And we're back. Ads are over.
We're at the 58-minute mark.
58 minutes in. Uh-oh. She's hurt. That's a cool wreath on the door, though.
Okay, that's interesting. The rating came up and it said
Did
rated
it?
PG.
Oh, and now it's saying it's rated PG.
It didn't say PG-13.
Oh, so here's kind of some muck on the walls and stuff. Do you think this is why it got its rating? Because he's in the deal that like chopped him up or whatever, and then the other one was in the fire.
Probably.
I wonder if it was that.
Well, like I said, the ratings from back
Andy
in
says,
the 80s.
started to watch Night Swim. Glad I didn't. Beach Girl
Glad I
Jenny
didn't,
says, I met
okay.
Betsy Palmer from Friday the 13th.
Betsy Palmer, I want to meet her. Do we
That's
still
pretty
have
cool.
her? Is she still around, or did we lose Betsy Palmer?
Joanna says, I'm really looking forward to the sequel of Beetlejuice. So are we.
No, I
We are
know. We
definitely
can't wait
looking
for
forward to that.
Beetlejuice.
As we're ripping apart reboots and retakes.
I know.
here.
Right?
Except that one, right?
Oh, well, there's exceptions.
I know.
Hey,
You know what?
what?
I think that a lot of that has to do with the cast.
Yeah, if you're going to bring back the original cast
Yeah.
and make it... Well, it's not a reboot. I think it's a sequel,
It's a
isn't
sequel, but I wouldn't feel the same if it didn't have Michael
it?
Keaton.
Yeah.
If
they...
it didn't have Winona,
Right.
I would definitely be having
Well,
some different
It's
feelings.
kind of like when they rebooted Friday the 13th. Or, I'm
Yes.
sorry, Nightmare on Elm Street, and they got rid of... what's his name? And they got a new Freddy
Beach Girl
Krueger.
Jenny says she passed away.
That's right. I remember hearing that at some point, but it was one of those things like, did we lose her or not? But she
Slim
was.
says, I can't wait to go to Universal Horror Nights with you guys. Slim, I'm going to have to sell the house or something to be able to get there.
I know. we need to go to the credit union, take out a loan to just to pay for the Horror Nights tickets.
Because you've got to do like the full package, don't you?
You like
You've
have to
gotta-
do the whole experience.
To see it all, yeah.
You got to do the fast lane or fright lane, whatever it's
Fright
called,
lane.
and everything else. Because it's a pretty penny to get
It
in
is
there.
a pretty penny to
Or
go.
else you're gonna be waiting hours and hours just for one.
I know. We'll
maze.
start putting our pennies away, Slim.
Yeah.
And it's hard because I really just want to see Universal even during the day.
I know. We need to go to Universal during the day.
I know. We've got a lot of Universal making
That's
up to do.
our bucket list.
Joanna says, it was Gremlins and Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom that ended up being the reason why PG-13 was created. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Shrek jumped into the pool.
Oh, he's in the pool. I remember this scene.
Yeah, Gene Boogie. We need to get there, and the kids have never been there, so it would really be a pretty magical day, I think. Slim says, yes, if you guys come here for normal Universal 2, which would be awesome, food is on me. Well, that would be a big part of it, because we're a big family. Careful what you're saying there, friend.
Hey, you still owe us those at the Blue Bayou, right?
Blue Bayou. Well, I think that was just you.
I know, that was just me at the
I think
time.
that was just Living Dead Dad.
I'm the one that won.
We'll stay outside and watch and look in.
I'll sneak out some leftovers, right? Back in the day, they used to call them doggy bags. I don't think they called doggy bags anymore.
I don't
Remember
think
that?
they're doggy bags. They literally used to give you cute little bags with the dog
With the dog on it, because you'd always have to ask your server, "Can I have a doggy bag?" If you ask your server today, they'd probably look at you so weird. Now it's just a to-go bag.
Mama Source says, the scare actors stay away from me with my scooter at Horror Night. It's kind of like your blue necklace that Knott's gives out to keep the scare actors away, right? The Nobu necklace.
The Nobu necklace.
She's got the Nobu scooter.
The Nobu scooter. Yes, Universal Studios
He
Hollywood
said
trip.
the time will come for some Blue Bayou.
There we go.
Do I ever joke around with food? No, sir. No, you
That's
don't.
right. We do it up, man.
Speaking of Slim and food, are you going to the park tomorrow, Slim? Christine says, I always get prime rib at the Blue Bayou. And you know what, Christine? They stopped carrying it there for a while.
Is it back?
I believe it's back. But there was a while where it was just utter disappointment because there was no prime rib. My mom will chime in on this one. Because she was really disappointed that there was no prime rib on the menu. And this was a while ago, honestly. Probably further back than I can even remember. But one of the last times that we went, they didn't have prime on the menu.
Yeah.
So that was a really big letdown. Yeah, really big letdown. Gene Boogie says, do I ever joke around with food is one of the coolest lines of all time. Yeah, Christina, no matter what, it's definitely always good. And I don't remember what we got last time. It was good. And you just, if you're a fan, especially a fan of the ride and everything else, you can't go wrong with it in there. That's for sure.
Yeah, that atmosphere there at the Blue Bayou is just perfection.
Slim
boats
says,
going
at
by.
Doom, LOL, I'll be starring in the new Dirty Harry. Imagine a Gremlins dark ride. Doom Boogie, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
That would be amazing if they did a Gremlins dark ride.
That would be really cool. They should.
I mean, they have an E.T. dark ride
They have
over
the E.T. dark ride.
in Florida. We used to have it here. And then they took
Did
that
that
out.
go away?
They took that out and they put the Mummy in there. But we did.
Oh.
We used to have an E.T.
Okay.
attraction here. I wish we still did.
Yeah.
But yeah, this would be
There's a
cool. A Gremlins attraction. That would be awesome.
Gremlins hatch egg.
How fun.
Right, Jaylez, with a swimming pool close by.
How long do you think that it would take to make all of those puppets?
Man, I don't know, buddy, how long it took to make all those puppets.
Probably a long time to make those puppets.
Because there's more than one.
Yeah, there's quite a few puppets in this.
Slim says no, he'll be there Sunday.
Oh, on
Well,
Sunday.
then we'll see you Sunday. We'll see you Sunday. I know. Is he funny, Brianna?
Me?
A Gremlin's haunted. Brianna loves you. She says, I love this boy. Joanna says they should make a Gremlin's haunted maze for HHN. That would be cool.
That would be kind of awesome, I think. A Gremlins haunted house maze.
Yes, you get to see us on Sunday. You sure do. Pretty exciting.
I mean, that would be cool. Like, imagine all the, like, you can have gremlins
It'll just be the two of us on Sunday.
all throughout the park or throughout the maze,
So it's on.
and you can have all these puppeteers in there
Pretty cool, huh?
popping out.
Tina says, I'm so ready for Halloween. So are we,
So
girlfriend.
are we. Well, every day is Halloween for us.
I know. Slim says they need to bring back a lot of classics for the mazes. That'd be cool.
I think they should do that one of these years instead of. I know there's a specific audience that goes to horror nights, but I think it'd be awesome if they did a throwback and just did like old classic movies on haunted houses.
That would be cool.
I mean, they already do the movie monsters or the Universal monsters. They always try to dedicate one maze for, like, was it Dracula or Wolfman or
Right.
or Frankenstein? Because they obviously own the rights to that, but that'd be cool if they did some more old movies. I know one year they did American Werewolf in London. Do you remember that movie?
Yes, yes.
They did a maze based off of that film, which I thought was really cool.
I know, 5 months till we start getting into spooky season, so we've got what? April, kind of, May, June, July, August. Yeah, 'cause we start setting up in September.
And in a few more months, like speaking of, like June,
July.
you'll see a lot of
Yeah.
a lot
June
of
for Home Depot.
yeah, June. Even what's that? Was it the Body Shop or whatever? They put out their Halloween collection, their
Goofball.
soaps and dispensers and all that stuff.
I agree, Slim. Personally says, I'm not a fan of the new horror movies. I think the older ones are better. I agree.
They're the best.
Oh, this part.
Oh, this scene's like the funniest scene in the movie.
I almost forgot about this scene, too. The cat.
We're gonna need one of those going up and down our stairs in a few years, right?
Hers is easier. It just kind of...
Just glides
Yeah.
out.
We'd have to get out, switch,
Yeah.
get out again.
We just need to install an elevator.
All the woodwork in that house, though.
That's your slope.
I'm wondering
Right.
if this is a set or if this is an actual.
I don't know.
How many
Because
cats?
that's, you can say that's a lot of woodwork.
How many cats does she need?
She apparently is a cat lady. PJ's Ponderosa, how are
Hey,
you,
what's
friend?
going on, PJ? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, 2024 merch at Universal Studios Orlando.
Yes,
It's
yes,
always
they
about the
already were
merch.
dropping that already.
It's all about the merch, my friend.
PJ, how are you? Welcome in. I don't know, how far into this movie are we? Do you know, Dad?
We are.
Dad?
I
Dad?
know. Our timestamp is.
Ooh.
Oh no! Wait, hang on. Party foul. Hang on. Accidentally hit the home button.
What?
We are
An hour and
seven.
9 minutes in. We're doing really good. Just watching Gremlins here for free on Tubi, talking about everything under the sun, movie-wise.
Halloween stuff.
And PJ says Gizmo is my favorite. Yes. We got a little little gizmo here, little gizmo action, PJ. These are our son's little Gremlins collectibles that he loves so much. He's excited to have out here. If the camera's shaking, it's because he's literally dancing with excitement by the camera. He brought all of his little Build-A-Bear, and we've got the big puppet Striper here, and I know, he is so thrilled. Gizmo Kaka! Gizmo Kaka! Bat Gremlins, Spider Gremlins, yep,
He's got all of it.
He's got it all. He's got it all. The scary ones, the cute ones. This one's his prized possession here. Gizmo Kaka. Right.
Do you know what Gizmo Kaka means?
What does Gizmo Kaka mean, buddy? Are you going to translate it for me, or was that just an open-ended question? Did it mean something, or were you asking?
I was asking.
You were asking, then the answer is I have absolutely no idea. Gizmo Kaka. Gizmo Kaka. Oh, the town is getting destroyed.
It is.
Well, traffic here is bad today.
Traffic is bad today. The snow doesn't help. Christina Holmes, welcome back. Put the kiddos to bed. Yep, it's about that time, isn't it?
No.
Slim says, I think they have it backwards. You're supposed to be a monster if you're not fed. So true.
That's right.
So true. A little hangry there.
That's it.
A little hangry.
Turn into a gremlin if they don't feed you.
I know. Sounds about right, says PJ.
We're getting an ad soon.
All right.
Another, is it an ad?
Why?
No. Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ad started.
Ad begin.
I was like, is it an old Chevron commercial?
We're in an ad.
It's a
folks.
Metamucil commercial. Do they know how old we are by watching this movie? They're like, oh, if you're watching movies from 1984,
Yeah.
then you need a Metamucil ad.
And you are old.
You are old.
You are over the hill.
You need to schedule your colonoscopy.
You are about to kick the bucket.
You're going to kick the bucket.
This is so funny.
Which is this? TurboTax.
Now it's TurboTax ads.
TurboTax. Has everybody got their taxes done? What is Monday the due date? I think
Yes.
Monday the 15th.
We are 4 days away.
How are
from-
we doing on our taxes, friends?
Get your money. Hopefully.
I know.
Hopefully you don't owe. That is no
Christina
fun.
Holmes says, love the 80s. Yes. Yes, yes.
All right.
Jayla says, hey now. I know, friend.
We're
I
back.
know.
We are back, guys. We are about an hour and 12 minutes
Hour
into
and
it.
12 minutes in. Got about, a little over 30 minutes left. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you, Tina.
His ashtray invention. When everybody was still smoking like
Gosh.
crazy in the movies.
That was a thing, huh? Like,
It was totally a thing.
like now, like,
Unless you watched Peaky Blinders. He smoked through the whole thing.
gosh, and he even smoked all through Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, too. Yeah, that's right.
He is a chimney, that guy.
Oh, here's a bar.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this would be our kitchen. If Gremlins took over our
It
kitchen.
would not be good. So wasn't there a guest appearance in the bar scene, Joanna? Did we lose Joanna?
Oh yeah, there's
She was saying someone made a guest appearance in the bar scene.
yeah, Joanna, if you're still out there, who is our special guest in the bar scene?
Brianna says, in the bar scene, the video game the Gremlin is playing, it's Star Wars 1983.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm looking for it, girlfriend. Cillian Murphy, yes. Yes, in Peaky Blinders, which I love.
Oh, okay.
And Oppenheimer, he smokes like a chimney in all of that.
They're still supposed to make another, was it a movie now, right? Of Peaky Blinders?
I haven't heard what's going on the Peaky Blinders front.
And we lost.
They just left us hanging because then you had the death and...
Yeah, because what's her name had passed.
Yeah,
too.
but they still did carry on after that.
After her death,
but,
that's right.
Yeah, it wasn't the same without her.
There's Star Wars.
There's Star Wars.
Like, you can buy that game as a arcade one
Yeah,
up. They
arcade
do sell
one
that.
up. Mm-hmm.
A smaller scale.
Yeah, they're supposed to be making a movie, but like when? There's Joanna. Chuck Jones made a cameo appearance
Chuck
at the bar at the
Jones.
beginning of the film. The bar at the beginning of the film.
Oh,
Okay.
at the beginning of the film.
Okay, we're gonna have to go back and retake a look at that.
I'm sure that someone's probably clipped it.
I know
on,
Darth Vader,
YouTube.
Pixar Fest, huh? Yeah, Tina, we love Cillian Murphy. He's just the spice of life, man. He's an amazing actor. And I love that series. I love the Peaky Blinders series. There's few things that can keep one's attention like that. And I'll start off with, I think one of the first shows I watched that just pulled me in immediately and kept me in pretty much the whole way was Sons of Anarchy.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I mean, from episode 1, within minutes, it had its hook. And it's like you couldn't even get up and go to the bathroom and you missed something. You had to pause that show if you were leaving the room. Peaky Blinders wasn't quite as fast moving, but it was fairly quick and it still kept you going the whole time.
I forgot about all this stuff in this.
All of this craziness.
The Flashdance reference.
Right?
And obviously it's in the mid-'80s, so
yes.
he was breakdancing.
All the Easter eggs.
Spinning on his back. Like that was a thing, breakdancing.
I remember breakdancing. I had a friend that was in breakdancing too.
Electric
Boogaloo, that's right.
Do you remember the Gremlins 2 game?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got you that game, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Gremlins 2. Brianna says production for movies starts in September. So we'll be lucky to see anything by what? 26? End of 25? Early 26? Is the world going to last that long? Because it was supposed to end a couple days ago. I don't know.
I know. The solar eclipse. We're supposed to...
Dean Boogie says, I could imagine Slim breakdancing at a high level. Is this a challenge I'm hearing in the background there, Dune Boogie? Yeah, theoretically, probably. Maybe the end of 25, early 26. January, maybe. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Slim, are you still in here? I think Dune Boogie gave you a challenge here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's the
Bright light.
Gremlin.
The what gremlin?
The
Robber.
Oh, yeah.
The robber gremlin.
Yeah, I think they sell all the little miniature figures. of
Dance
these guys.
battle. That would be fun. Will they escape? Will they get out? Will they get out alive?
Are they able to drive in a
I'm just
snow?
impressed that the car would start in the snow.
Yeah, no kidding.
An old Volkswagen, right? Oh, nope, not
No.
looking good. Is it done?
It's
It's
done
toast.
deal.
Oh no, windy girl. Be careful. She says, be right back, guys. Bad storm blowing through.
Oh, no.
Hang in there. Let us know how you're doing, please. Don't leave us hanging.
Yeah.
We're going to be up worried about you all night.
Oh wait, this is in the movie theater.
Stay safe, windy girl. Living Dead Mom watched Bride of Frankenstein movie. You know it.
I know. Are those movies available to watch? Those
I know. Where do we
Those
watch the old
classics.
Universal movies?
Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein.
Mhm.
Gosh,
Invisible
Dracula,
Man,
Invisible
where-
There's like
Wolfman.
several.
There's
Yeah.
so much content right there.
Those should be like on the Peacock app because it's
Is that Universal?
yeah, it's
Then it
NBC
should be on there.
It's NBC Universal.
It's
I
been a
would hope
long
so.
time, Darth. It's been a long time. I could probably stand to use it again.
And this.
Pluto TV, Universal Monsters Channel. Beach Girl Jenny, thank you.
Oh, that's perfect then. We'll have to download that app.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, Pluto has a lot of good content too.
Yeah.
A lot of good movies for free on there.
Yeah, if you can, I mean, honestly, this really hasn't had that many ads in just what 2 tops, even if it did. You can't beat it
Yeah.
for free. You can't beat it.
Look how cute he is.
Those big
Look,
eyes.
I know.
He looks like the cat from what was it, Shrek? What's his
Shrek
name?
from Puss in Boots.
Yeah, Puss in Boots.
Puss
those,
in Boots.
Those big old eyes.
Those sad eyes.
Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
Put the bone.
I know.
Which is what Antonio, right? Wasn't he the voice
Antonio Van Dumbass. Yep.
of that? Dumbass.
Just kidding. And he's getting up there too.
Yeah,
Yeah. I hate that.
but he was one of your favorite characters from Dracula, right? From
Interview with the
or,
Vampire.
I'm sorry, Interview. The other movie.
Yes.
The other vampire movie.
Yes. He made a very good vampire.
Yeah.
He kind of had, like same I shared on Instagram today, lead singer of the Cult, that long black hair.
Straight black hair.
Yep. Yes, Darth, we did lose O.J. Simpson today to cancer. And I'm just going to leave that right there. I'm going to leave that one alone. Yes, Darth. He did pass away today. Well, this is eerie. It's all quiet. What happened? Where are they hiding? Hey, Brian.
Hey, what's going on, Brian?
Thank you for popping in. Are you watching the movie, Brian? Or are you just hanging out?
Everything's destroyed.
Everything is destroyed. Can you imagine? Beach Girl says, my favorite scene's coming up. All right, girl, we're paying attention.
This is Beach Girls Jenny's favorite
Her
scene.
favorite scene is coming.
I think this whole movie is our son's favorite scene, right?
Ooh, such an eerie version of this song, isn't it?
I know.
Wow, I don't think I ever noticed that before.
That would be a cool, like...
That would be a cool haunt.
I was just going to say, like a maze, like a Christmas
Yes.
maze. Like
Little
a
Krampus-ish.
little spooky Christmas.
Spooky Christmas.
There's actually some scary...
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Oh, this is it right here.
This scene, yeah.
Speaking of movie
I
night.
know what you're talking about now.
I forgot about this scene.
Speaking of movie night.
Speaking of movie night.
No, I think these gremlins are having their own movie night.
Oh,
Let's all go to the
and that's why the
lobby.
little, he had his little
Yeah,
popcorn
that's why he's
and
got
movie soda
Popcorn
here.
and soda. That's it right there.
Uh-oh. Look at them all. This is great.
And that's all practical effects right
Look
there.
at that.
No CG.
No CG. I love it.
I think there's only, well, there might be a few, but I saw a scene a while ago
This scene is great. This scene is great, Beach Girl Jenny.
where it was
I forgot about this.
stop motion. There was one scene. I don't know if there's another one or not.
Look at him.
Silence.
Look it.
Snow White.
Hi ho.
That's fun. I
The
love
popcorn on his ears.
it. I love all of
He's
this.
smoking.
The popcorn flying.
Yes, the flying popcorn. Wonder how many scenes they shot of that. in
Oh, can you
general.
imagine?
If they just did it all in one take and said, "All right, we'll keep it."
Just call it macaroni.
I'd have been like, "No, can we like shoot this longer? Can we keep going?"
Mickey Mouse ears.
I just noticed that those Mickey ears.
Did you?
I've never paid attention to that.
Did you guys see the Mickey ears in there?
I've never noticed that before.
Another little Easter egg.
Another-
We got Smokey in the bandit
Oh,
here.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh, and
The hat, the sheriff's hat.
I know there's a ton of probably Easter eggs in here.
There's probably a ton of Easter eggs in there. Hidden Mickey ears.
Yeah, I've never, out of all the times I've seen this, I've never seen those hidden Mickeys.
That's funny. Good eye.
And it's like right blatant, right
It's
in front
right
of you.
in front of you.
Yum.
Yum. Yum. Yum. He sees candy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
what would you do if you were in a movie theater with all those gremlins?
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know.
I would probably stay quiet.
You'd have to stay quiet, huh? Hide from them.
That would be a fun part of like a maze though, where you have to walk through the theater and there's
Right?
gremlins
That'd be
everywhere.
cool, yeah.
Right?
That would be
A
awesome.
fun addition to Cinema Slasher.
I know. Yeah,
Sitting there.
can they add this to Cinema Slasher?
That would be fun.
That would be ideal. That'd be perfect. It'd be like Cinema Slasher featuring Gremlins.
Yes.
Oh, and that's what I have to
That
pay.
licensing stuff, though,
Yeah.
you know.
They'd have to pay a pretty penny. See, look, they already
See?
clawed their way through the screen,
Just like a cinema slasher.
just like Cinema
There's
Slasher.
popcorn buckets on their heads.
For those that don't know, we're referencing the Not Scary Farm.
Yes, that was our
Maze.
favorite maze this year, hands down. It was the first one we went through,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was the favorite.
Yeah.
Period. The favorite.
I knew from the beginning, just by the name of
Yes.
it, I'm like, this is going to be
It was going to be good,
like great.
and it was.
It lived up to its name.
We had to go through it every time we went.
Yeah.
You couldn't miss Cinema Slasher.
And I'm glad, because usually they stick around for what, 3, 4, 5 years or whatever those mazes before they cycle them
Yeah.
out.
Is it 3 or 4? 4?
Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Doing air sit-ups.
We'll be lucky if we get 4 years out of it. So
Yeah.
So yeah, I know we at least have 2 more years with it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that old Snickers bar.
We liked that one, and then we liked Mesmer was good too.
Mesmer was good. Mm-hmm. The other one, what was the other new one? 13? Was it 13?
Yeah.
What was that?
Room 13.
Room 13.
Oh yeah, Room 13.
That, the first night we went through it, I don't think it was done. Like, it was still...
There's something off
Something
about
was
it.
off.
That, and there wasn't. I don't think they had as many
Actors.
in there.
Yeah. It's like they didn't
It was
have a full cast.
Yeah, it was understaffed or something.
The second, third, etc. times we went, it was better. It seemed to
Yeah,
get better
I
and
think-
better.
I think it got better
The
the
line was
more we
always
went through
long.
it.
And the line was always, yeah, you had to what I call rope drop that one.
Yeah, with knots, it's beneficial. Just rope drop.
You've got to do rope drop at
For
knots
knots.
during haunt. Unless you're spending a lot of money and doing passes.
Or the buffet. If you get to do the buffet,
That's my favorite.
that's like the best deal.
And then because there's going to be, 2 new mazes on that back lot there,
Oh, it's gonna be
it's perfect to do the buffet 1, but 2 to do it early in the season.
right.
Like that first week.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need to do that buffet.
I agree.
Not the night that the rest of the media goes or the first night.
Yeah.
I don't even think the second night, but like that 3rd, 4th, 5th night of haunt where it's not quite busy yet.
Mm-hmm.
And then bang those out.
Right.
Oh, look at all the boom boxes, you
Oh
guys.
my god, the ghetto blasters.
The ghetto blasters.
Love it.
The cassette decks.
I remember this scene
You remember this one?
where it shows up on every screen. Here it comes.
You got a good memory, dude. I didn't remember that. There he is. Boom.
See, this is like perfect setup for a maze,
Yes,
a haunted house.
This would be perfect.
Some of these
Oh
scenes,
yeah, that also be cool.
Where do you get all the old TVs?
all these jump scares would be amazing.
They should just make a whole maze for Gremlins.
I think so too. They
Yeah,
totally. I mean, they've made a Chucky maze, so
they did.
They
Yeah.
can totally do a Gremlins maze.
I wonder if they have in the past and we just kind of don't know about it or
I
something.
don't know if they've
No.
ever done a Gremlins maze. Not to my knowledge.
They've done Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which is a pretty
Yeah,
old
they've
Yeah.
done Killer Clowns.
They've definitely done Killer Clowns.
Obviously, all the
Jayla says they took
horror.
100 batteries.
yes,
That's
the
right.
the D or the C batteries, those big thick batteries.
Man, look at those old toys. Do you remember? Oh my God, the Barbie Corvette. Look at the
I know.
Smurfs.
I can just like stay in there for hours.
Oh, this is like our childhood.
That's
Look
why
at
I miss
E.T.
I miss Toys R Us just for that fact
Oh
alone.
my gosh, you guys.
Looney Tunes.
Nostalgia Central right here. Bugs Bunny.
That, do you remember in the mall they used to have the KB toy stores?
I remember KB toy stores.
They weren't as big as Toys R Us, but it was a decent size store.
Yeah, they kind of packed a punch for the space that they had.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing
okay.
beat Toys R Us, but
KB was fun.
KB
Yeah.
had some fun toys in there.
You were lucky if Mom would let you go in there for a minute.
Yes.
That Gizmo Kaka is coming.
Oh, is it
Oh,
coming?
Gizmo Kaka's coming.
Gizmo Kaka.
Look at him.
I think our son rewound that scene when he was
50
saying
times.
Gizmo Kaka. Like,
Yes.
he was in tears, just laughing the first time he saw that. And then, of course, it was like on loop. He had to loop it a few times.
Poor Gizmo. Gizmo's so cute. Gizmo
He's the
was gonna have
cutest.
some fun with something. Yep.
How fun. It almost looks like a Sears or something.
Here,
Like a Big
comes-
Five or something. Yeah, probably
here
Sears, huh?
comes-
Is it coming?
No.
Nope.
I was just going to say, Shrek is going to have a crossbow soon.
Oh. Ouch. That'll hurt.
Gizmo's
Oh,
getting
there's the
his own.
sun.
Oh no, not the sun.
Yep, there's a crossbow.
There's the crossbow.
There's the crossbow.
Oh.
Yikes.
The eyebrows.
Well, now they don't have like the boombox anymore. Now they have just the Bluetooth speakers
I
now.
know. I know.
Well, there's nothing to put into there's no media to put into an actual boombox anymore.
Joanna says, I miss Toys R Us and KB Toys. So
I
do we.
know.
They're
Yeah.
kind of bringing back Toys R Us, right? Is this it?
Hey, Mom, here comes Leatherface.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Leatherface.
Oh. Leatherface gremlin here.
I've always wanted to go. We've never had them. I don't think they're here on here, but I think there's one in New York, the FAO
Here comes
Schwartz.
the car.
Oh yeah,
I've
FAO
never-
Schwartz is cool.
I've
They
never
used to
been to
have
one.
one at South Coast Plaza
Was there
on
one
the
at South
bottom
Coast?
floor. Mm-hmm.
I never knew that.
It was in the oh, what was opposite of the Sears? Oh man,
There's Gizmo.
I
There's
forget what
Gizmo.
wing that was.
In his
In the
his
Barbie
car.
car? Yeah, FAO Schwartz. I've never been into
Yeah.
one of those. Are they
Yeah.
even still around or no? Or they'll
I
close?
honestly don't know. I think most of them closed.
Yeah,
I don't know if the one in New York hung in there or not.
that'd be a cool one if it's still
Jayla
there.
says, I still have some cassette tapes and 8 tracks.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. There's taking it back with the 8 tracks.
We did have an 8-track growing up.
My dad had one in the garage forever.
Well, and some cars had 8 tracks in them
And
too.
cars had them too, yeah.
Pre-cassettes.
Uh-oh.
I love how Shrek.
Do you remember before, like, so when cassettes came out, like albums were still a thing, still had
Yes.
records, but do you remember they would, because you wanted the artwork, but if you didn't have a record player,
Yeah.
they still sold like the album art,
Wow.
and then the cassette was like attached
Oh, wow.
to the record. Well, there was no record in there.
Right.
Well, some sold
Dual.
combos. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get the vinyl and the cassette. But sometimes just for the artwork, if you
It's
wanted
coming.
the album cover,
Joel's favorite part is coming.
the cassette, they would sell the cassette tape with the album art.
I think I had that Barbie car right there.
Yeah, that Barbie car.
I think so.
Beep beep.
Well, I remember I loved Corvettes.
Yeah, that's right.
I loved Corvettes.
Here it comes.
Oh, here's Living Dead Son's favorite.
Joanna says I
scene.
still buy CDs. And look at now everyone is collecting vinyls again.
Well, they're saying it's best to hang on to your actual media, so like CDs,
Mhm.
specifically DVDs, because if something happens and
That's
everything's
true.
digital,
Yep.
you won't have anything to watch.
You will have nothing.
It's not right here. I know.
So they said it's best to still buy physical media.
Wow. Jayla says I had one in my Valiant. I remember those.
Valiant.
I remember those. That's taking it back, right? All nostalgia here.
Here it comes.
Clue, the old Clue game.
Does he say it right here? Did he already
Oh
say it?
no.
No.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
Is it coming?
It's when Gizmo pulls a shade down.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so much for the Corvette.
That's it.
All right. This is it.
Right here.
Gizmo
His favorite
Papa.
part. Gizmo caca. He literally did. He would rewind that and rewind it and rewind it.
Gizmo.
He's all, it burns. He's giving us like Exorcist vibes there. It burns.
She was in Fast Times, wasn't she?
I don't. You
Was that-
maybe
Is that the chick from Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
it might be.
Ew, that's not pretty.
That mess.
Beach Girl Jenny says yes. I finally put one together.
His hair is now gone.
Oh no.
His stripe.
Oh, his stripe.
Oh,
hair
he
is
lost
gone.
his mohawk. His stripe.
Poor guy.
Poor Striper. Stripey no stripey anymore, huh?
Stripe is not a stripe anymore.
That's right.
He is just a normal gremlin.
He's just a normal old gremlin now.
And the second movie's Mohawk.
And the second movie is Mohawk. Yeah,
That's
but
right.
but his stripe is a mohawk, technically speaking. Ugh. I bet that smelled good.
Said they always come back for one more
Right?
scare.
Dude, that's my skull. I'm so wasted. Yikes.
How fun.
And then He's flat.
And then
flat.
he's gone.
That's it.
Like the wicked witch of the
I
west
know.
right there.
The Wicked Witch.
There's a big bubble.
That's it.
That was a cool effect, huh?
Man, I miss that stuff.
I know.
Here comes a pop. I think.
Nope. No pop.
That is it.
That would have been good though,
Done.
huh?
That would have been a good jump scare.
Yeah. He looks familiar. He was definitely in other things, right? Boy, I think we had that TV. The push button
Right,
one.
Yes.
This
Pre-remote
this
control.
Oh my gosh, we were the remote control.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, poor Gizmo.
He's got fever.
No shirt, no shoes, no dice. Ain't that right?
Here comes the owner.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Gizmo owner.
They are in trouble.
You learned a big lesson.
He said, let me have
The
him
sad
back.
part when Gizmo says bye. I think I heard
Busted.
Yep.
I think I heard him say Dada.
Did he say Dada?
Is that what he said? Well, that was his dada, right?
Oh, cute.
His original. Is he already dead?
It's a good possibility, sweetheart. It looks like he was older in this movie, and this was 40 years ago, right? 40 years ago?
Yeah, at
84.
least 40 years, yeah.
Yeah, 40.
Wow, it's 40-year
Can you believe
anniversary.
that? Yeah.
40-year anniversary of Gremlins.
This summer, right?
Wow. Yeah, it would be this summer.
It
I
doesn't.
haven't heard they're not doing anything,
know,
huh?
but
You think
usually
they'd have a
they-
collector or something or other?
That'd be cool. They did some like 40-year like reunion or display somewhere.
That would be cool.
It doesn't even look like a 40-year-old.
I know. But it is.
And it is still kind of famous.
It is still famous.
It's still a popular.
You
Franchise.
are ready to own a Mogwai. Was Gizmo the only Mogwai?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know how that works.
Here comes the bye-bye.
It was that long ago. Isn't that crazy, J-Les? 40
It
years
doesn't
ago.
even seem like it.
It doesn't seem like
Here comes the
we're that
bye-bye.
old.
Look at
Hmm.
Oh,
his face.
poor Gizmo. He's old. Maybe someday in part 2 you'll be
Yeah.
ready.
Definitely not. Would you own a Mogwai or Gizmo?
Not with those possibilities. Probably not. Probably wouldn't be a good idea.
Don't care how cute it is.
Yeah.
The world's ending? No.
Nope.
Just one slip up and you're done. What would happen if a Mogwai would drink water?
The old C9s.
Those are the best,
Those
right?
are the best right there, aren't they?
C9 lights.
Do you guys have HBO Max? There's a series called Gremlins, Secrets of the Mogwai. You know what? I think we do have
We do have HBO.
HBO Max. Thank you for sharing that. We will definitely check that out. Joel would love that. Like, he would love that.
And
If
did-
it is child appropriate.
Weren't they
anyways.
making a Gremlins cartoon at some point?
They were supposed
like-
to be making a Gremlins
An
cartoon.
animated version of this?
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The moon is really big.
I know. It kind of reminds me of Peter Pan right there.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Pan moment.
Yeah, it does.
It reminds me of the neighborhood of Krampus.
The neighborhood of Krampus. Mm-hmm.
Did you hear
Very
what he
fun.
And there it was, friends.
Yay.
said?
Thank you, Beach Girl Jenny. You were awesome tonight. We
Yes,
appreciate
thank
that you
you.
came in here and shared all of those fun facts with us and kept looking stuff up. We really appreciate that. You are amazing. Yes.
It's some kind of just in time.
I know. It's just the kids' bedtime right
time.
now. So why don't you guys go ahead and get ready for bed?
Good night.
And good night to ya.
Do a lot of you guys, I was going to make a community post, but do you guys also have Disney Plus?
Yeah.
The Disney Plus app? Because I know there's a lot of,
Yeah.
obviously since
Thumbs up if you guys have Disney Plus.
we all love Disney. I
know we're
who
dropping
doesn't?
here in numbers, so go fast.
I know. If you guys have Disney Plus, let us know. Maybe I'll make a
Beach
post.
Girl does.
A post in the community
Brianna
page,
does.
or in here on YouTube or on Instagram, just to get a feel of, because there's
Lots
a lot
of yeses here.
cool, because there's a lot of fun Disney classics
Yes.
we could watch as well. It's the library's endless, so
Yeah.
we
Some
can.
fun ones.
Yeah.
Flight of the Navigator. That was one of my
That was a fun
favorites when I was a
Flight of the
kid.
Navigator. That's a good
I
one.
love that. Have you guys seen Flight of the Navigator? Is that on
That
Disney
should
Plus?
be on
it
Disney
should be
Plus.
on there.
We just have the regular version,
night,
so of course we'll still have ads, but either or,
Right.
those. I mean, who wouldn't like a good what do you call it, watch party with
Watch party.
Disney movies as well? So
Definitely.
um,
The options are endless.
I
Joanna
know.
says, I love Flight of the Navigator. Dragonblood says, how's Gremlins? It's over, my friend.
I know we just finished it.
It is over.
I don't know if you
One
guys.
girl says, I'm still watching and listening for the storm. I live on a river, so we get water spouts sometimes. Wendy, that's a little scary, but I'm sure that it's a trade-off for living on a river. I hope
Yeah.
everything goes well tonight. What were you going to say?
I was just saying that I don't know if you guys are watching, but there's still. It's like automatic play, so I don't know if you remember Howard the Duck.
Yeah, Howard the
That's
Duck
a
came on for
classic
us.
one. I haven't seen this one forever. So we won't sit through and watch. I just thought it was that. I'm like, man, that's another movie I haven't seen in like forever.
Long time. Long time.
Which I think's a George Lucas movie too, isn't it? Howard the Duck.
I don't
Didn't
remember.
he direct
I think
this
so,
one?
maybe. Ed Gale.
It was. It's one of those.
Yeah, be safe, Wendy girl.
Yeah, Wendy girl. Stay safe out there, my friend.
Well, we will wrap up. We're going to be in the parks tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow night. And then possibly Sunday live. We'll be in the parks. I don't know if we're going to go live or for sure or not. But probably. So Friday, Sunday, and then next Thursday we have Ghost Stories. So Ghost Stories with the Living Dead, and then we'll just keep on going. So thank you guys for joining us. I think we had almost 30 people in here at one time. Dragonblood
did we get that high?
says, I'm watching Jurassic Park with Mama Dragonblood and Fiance Dragonblood.
Oh,
That's
very
awesome.
fun.
That's awesome.
That's always.
Sounds like a good night.
Those are
Christina,
good
you're going to be
movies.
there. Are you going to be there tomorrow and Sunday, Christina? Christine Williams says, I disliked it so much. My niece watched it 20,000 times. Oh, man, that's a lot.
That's it?
I
Just
probably
20,000?
would dislike it as well. Dragonblood said, I'll be in the park on the 22nd. That's right. That's right. The 22nd. That'll be a fun day, Dragonblood. Christina says Friday and Sunday. Look forward to seeing you, girlfriend.
Nice.
Look forward to seeing you. Tina's having issues with the internet. Sorry about that,
Oh,
friend.
no.
That's no fun.
Sorry, Tina.
Well, we'll wrap up. Don't want to take too much of your night. I know we've got some fun streamers in the park. I believe it is Main Street Cowgirl. If she's still live, it was her 1-year anniversary tonight. And what else? Anything?
I'm not sure. Is there anything else
Not that I can
that we
think
needed
of.
to?
Not that I can
to
think
talk
of.
about?
We've got T-Mobile. Should get his stream ready for Guardians. Yes. We'll probably maybe be doing Guardians this weekend.
Definitely, yeah.
yeah.
We'll do Guardians
Yeah,
for sure.
So definitely, if not tomorrow, maybe we can do that Sunday.
On Sunday,
So
for sure.
good night, everybody.
Yes.
Sweet dreams.
Thank you guys. If you haven't done so, please,
Please do the
likes.
like button. Yes.
That
Good
helps
night,
our channel
Christina
out.
Holmes. Good night, Brianna. Tina, I hope you get some more luck with T-Mobile. Dragonblood, thank you for joining us. Mamasaurus, thank you for coming in. Windy Girl, hope everything goes out through the night. Let us know somehow, be it on Instagram or whatever, that your thumbs up tonight, okay?
Yeah.
Beach Girl Jenny, much love to you. It really was so nice having you in here tonight. I can't say that enough.
Yes.
Jaylez and Christine, both of you, it was so nice to have you here. We enjoyed your company. Anyone we're forgetting, thank you guys.
Yes.
Have a good evening, and we're going to put our kids to bed.
All right. Good night,
See
guys.
you tomorrow.
Yes, we'll see you soon.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Take care. Have a good night.
And make sure do not put a gremlin in your kitchen.
I know.
No
Don't.
gremlin